I also have something else that happened to me, which is not maybe less of a fun time than New Year's. I was in State College, PA.
Oh, no.
Yeah. That's something I learned about you in LA, that you went to Penn State. And you were at Penn State when the Paterno-Sandusky thing happened.
It's her Uncle Jerry.
It was my very first semester there, yeah.
That's so wild.
It was wild.
Dude, you know what? I actually truly believe this. I think you should have gotten a refund or like a rebate.
Yeah.
Because you went to that school based on pretense that it is a reputable university, not a kid fuck ring.
Sure.
Not like every time somebody sees a Nittany Lion now, they're just like, oh.
Well, paying it off.
Here's the thing, though.
Jesus Christ.
And here's the thing, though. In State College, you would never know anything happened. Everybody still wears Penn State, everything. It has a ton of pride.
It's made them bigger.
Fans. It's made them more loyal and fierce and like defensive against others. Like they're outsiders they keep out. By outsiders, I guess they mean black people.
Does Sandusky's wife still live in the area?
I'm not sure.
That's an interesting. I wonder if she still walks around with like, just carte blanche. Like everybody's like, Miss Sandusky, it's terrible what's happening with Gerald.
Well, it is a wild scene up there. So I'm going up there, doing this show. Mike Spears, this other comedian that we found out later lives in Astoria, so we could have carpooled up together, but of course we did not.
That turns out to be good. Teaser.
Mm-hmm. So I'm driving up and I leave, like 11 a.m. We don't have a show till 7 p.m. It's like an early show. Only one show, it's an early show. So I'm like, all right, it's pretty cool. So I'm driving up and...
What's the drive? 3 hours?
4. And it is so boring. It's I-80 the whole way. There's no rest stops anywhere. So I didn't even eat lunch. I was like, the next rest stop, I'll get Wendy's. I had Wendy's in my mind.
Yeah.
I passed a McDonald's and went, you're not good enough. I want Wendy's. And then a Wendy's never came. So I was driving down it and I'm on 80 and this guy, I'm doing, the speed limit I think was either 65 or 70 and I was doing about just under 10 miles an hour faster than the speed limit.
Yeah.
So I'm already...
Are you in Pennsylvania?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And
So you're seeing just fucking road signs of Christ followed by DWI warnings followed by Christ.
And guns.
Yeah.
A lot of guns.
And fireworks.
Mm-hmm. So I'm driving and this guy is tailgating, like in the trunk of my car. And again, I'm doing 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. So already like calm down, but I was in the left lane, but I couldn't get over because I was currently passing like a line of 3 or 4 cars. So I didn't speed up any faster. Yeah. I kept going at my current speed, which was still speeding.
Right.
And was like, I'm going to wait until I pass all his car and then I'll move over for you, you fuck, if you want to do fucking 90 like an asshole.
Yeah.
So I'm going up and he's just getting close. He's like, if I...
Brake check.
And guess what I did, Mike? I was having a real fun time. I timed it and then just went, just touch on the brake. Dude, this guy's front end of his car went down 6 inches. It went like this and cut the wheel and then cut the wheel back.
Yeah, you could kill somebody by doing that.
Yeah.
But you were right to do it.
Right, 100%.
If that guy died, it was only his fault.
It was 100% his fault. So I tapped on the brake because I realized...
So making you uncomfortable in that left lane, frankly, is worth his life.
Yeah, and honestly, it wasn't me doing it purposely. For the record, it was because I felt unsafe because I noticed I was speeding.
Yeah.
So I had to touch the brake a little bit. But the guy goes like, skirt, and then goes into here, swings back to here. I move over, and as he's passing me, he's, flying past me now because he knows what I did.
Of course.
He knows.
Yeah.
So he speeds past me, and I am uncontrollably laughing as he passes me because I know how mad and scared he must have just been. Like at first he was like, why is this guy fucking and then like that. So I caught him right in that moment. And as he speeds by, I'm laughing. He sees me laughing. And then I didn't even think of this as an option. He cuts into my lane and brake checks me, but like hard. And I wasn't going fast enough where it affected me. Like I did have to touch a brake, but it was still like we were still way further apart than that.
That's the best where he does it to you and he's like, and you're just like stopping. You're like, well, that was weird.
Yeah, like I just slowed down 3 miles an hour and then he like gunned it doing 120 out of my vision. But
that guy's dead.
Yeah.
He's gotta be dead.
Yeah, I think he flipped into a ravine or something.
Here's hoping.
Yeah. And then I leave and I say to Mike, because we were like, we were joking around. We go, hey, I'll wave to you on the bridge since we're both driving home together, essentially, right? So I'm about 15 minutes ahead of him because he still had to wait to get paid. So I fucking take off. And it's I-80 again. It's fucking pitch black, man.
Yeah.
It's pitch black, and it's like kind of lightly, like misty raining, like not too hard though. There's no rest stops, and I need gas too. So I pull over to one. I finally see an exit that's like a Valero. I turn away. I turn off of it. It's like a mile down this. I mean, I'm talking jet black road. I get to it. The Valero is like not lit up in any way at all. But there's people at the pump, and then there's another couple cars.
No.
There's a couple cars in the parking lot. So I go, well, I guess the gas is still on, but there's no attendant. So I pull in. And I get out of my car.
Oh, no.
And instead of just being like, let me just pay quickly and get out of here, I decide I'm going to like put it on like a gift card that I got. So it's like extra steps. And then I look over and I realize the guy at the other pump is like not pumping gas. He just got his like, he's like
pouring gasoline on a cross.
Yeah. And there's two guys, like stereotypical Pennsylvania fucking hick, that are wearing full like army, like
ghillie suit.
Yeah, like fatigue looking shit, like camo clothes, like Duck Dynasty beards, and are just resting on the back of their pickup truck, talking, but like at a level in which I should be able to hear them because they're close enough, but I can't hear them talking. So it's like a little worrisome where they're like, why can't I hear what you're saying?
Right.
What are you trying to keep so quiet? Yeah, like that kind of shit.
Let's go beat that lesbian to death.
Yeah. It's not a hate crime if it's a woman. It's like, well, that's exactly how it works. But so I go to pump the gas. It gives me 42 cents worth of gas and then just shuts off. I guess that was like whatever's left in the pump because the gas didn't work. And I tried it like another 2 times, and I felt them just looking at me, and then I go, I'm gonna cut my losses and just hope I make it to the next one. And like I sped out of there.
God, dude.
But there was not even music on. That's what was scary. It was just
that
pitch
wasn't
black
an open gas station.
No,
you stumbled upon something
and tried for a real long time to get gas.
I mean, you should have been dead.
I know. But I got lucky. I didn't get killed, and then I ended up going to another. I found another Valero a couple exits later, and this one was not only open, it was like the biggest convenience store gas station I've ever seen. They had showers and laundry machines for like truckers to do their wash and shit. It was it was crazy.
That's where they did their bed sheets.
Yeah, seriously.
Then they met at the other Valero.
So I end up, I get the gas there, and I'm back on the road, and the whole rest of the ride, I'm doing 75, speed limit 75 or 70 or something like that, and and I have my brights on whenever someone's not in front of me, just going and it just is like deer crossing, and I keep thinking, man, if a deer jumps out right now, I've been in a car that hit a deer once. We were going like 40 miles an hour, like 75 on a wet highway. I could kill me. I could just absolutely flip the car, whatever the fuck. So I'm so nervous the entire time there that it's like I'm white knuckling the entire drive back. And thankfully I get home safe at like 1:30 in the morning, I'm so happy. And then I wake up the next day, and Mike messages me at 10:45 a.m. and he goes, be happy that we didn't carpool together because I hit a deer last night on I-80 doing 75 miles an hour.
God.
And I was like, and he's like, and I'm still not home. And then I go,
I'm currently being airlifted by helicopter.
So I go, where are you? And he's like, I'm 2 hours away, which is the halfway point, which sucks because then it's like you already have a paid for room in State College, but you're too far away from that.
But also, how was he getting back?
His car was completely totaled.
Yeah.
All the airbags went off. The fucking seatbelt bruised him, he said. And then state troopers had to drive him to a motel, and then he had to rent a car there and drive back to New York City with his other car, I guess, just fucked for just gone.
Yeah.
You just take what you have on you. And I asked him, I was like, dude, did you not you're lucky someone else didn't smash into the back of you, or that you didn't flip or go off the road into a ravine or something. But he said that he hit it it was like this giant fucking doe, and he said that he hit it so hard that the car came to a screeching stop. What are you laughing at?
I'm just picturing this beautiful doe in the middle of an otherwise empty area.
Pitch black.
pitch black with just admiring the
Grass,
godly
grass,
nature.
grass. What's this hard ground?
Oh, that's right.
Smash!
Click, 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 click. Just being eviscerated.
1,000,000 little pieces.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable. So he did not have a good day.
Just Thanos snapped.
That's when you want to make your Irish goodbye.